Hello, good morning. Bit of an overcast day, but not completely. It didn't rain last night, so the air is a little bit drier at the moment. I'd like to take this opportunity for those that have been watching my videos. I say my because they're not really our, but my videos here on the British expat in the Philippines. It's a call out to you all who had generously subscribed to this channel. And we're only a few of 8,500 subscribers. Now, I realize that many of you maybe watch, you subscribe, and then maybe you're not that interested, you don't bother coming back, but you leave yourself subscribed, which is great. And it's always nice to see all the new subscribers to the channel. But like I've been trying to do over the last few years is to provide people with those that are genuinely planning on or thinking seriously about coming to the Philippines that, all right, it's great to watch these videos of many Americans who have portrayed this place as this El Dorado of women just out there, either out to suck you for every penny you've got or dollar, or just the fact that they're so gorgeous you can have one today, a different one tomorrow. Now, that's never been my intention to follow that route. So I've tended to focus on things that will affect your daily life, will make your stay here in the Philippines sometimes a little bit difficult. And they are touchy subjects, especially if you're in a relationship with a Filipina and they naturally don't understand what you're trying to get across. And they see it as in a way, a personal attack on themselves, which it's never been intended to do. I used to love having the videos up that as a family walking into town and around here, going to different places, showing us all enjoying the fruits of living here in the Philippines. But sadly, that relationship has gone another direction. I'm quite confident to make the announcement that it doesn't involve me in the future, and it involves another person. That's as far as I'll go. No, he's not American. No, she's sort of. But the point is that we can't control or wish to control other people. I'm here because I want to be here. I'm here when I say here in the Philippines. I want to be here. If I wanted to be somewhere else, I would be somewhere else. And for those that are undecided, don't be undecided. Be positive. You know, if you've got enough money to buy a return ticket here and support yourself for a few months, come over and put your feet in the water. Come and see what life really could be like for you. You won't get an idea if you're just locked away in some condominium, renting it every week or every month, or maybe staying in a sort of a rental accommodation. You need to have time living with a Filipina to get a feel of what life would be like. It's pretty obvious that many individuals, not just Filipinos, women are different kettles of fish, no matter where they are in the world. You have good ones, you have bad ones, you have middle of the road ones. We're all hopefully looking for the good ones. And that's my wish in life too. But sometimes we get the mix wrong. We get the wrong signals. We turn a blind eye to bad behavior. We accept unacceptable behavior sometimes on the grounds that, well, I care for her. Maybe she doesn't care for me as much. But you stay for the long haul. But there does come a time when enough is enough. You know, being here in the Philippines, one of the most common expressions by a woman here is showing respect. Don't be disrespectful. Showing respect. You know what that is? Simplistically, it's a Tommy gun. It's a machine gun to keep you in chains, to be fearful of anything that you might upset them with, not to speak your own mind. Don't be scared to say what you think. Filipinos are just like anybody else, except that here in the Philippines, they grow up with the idea that it's easier to avoid conflict than to face a problem and try and solve it. That's not all Filipinos, of course. Those that have been brought up with the right values and the right uh, mentoring by their parents um, often turn out to be the jewel in the crown. But of course, you have to remember we live in changing times, and therefore the changing times are that with all the interconnection with media, um, internet, it's permeating their mind. You know, the idea of sin, the idea of shameful behavior is not important to them anymore, to many of them. And unfortunately, we as foreigners get swept up in that. We get um, embedded with people who really don't have empathy with you, are quite happy to give you the finger and to talk disrespectfully to you, using the word in the right tone. And they wouldn't dare do that in front of their parents or their family, but they do it behind closed doors. So it's like you see a photo of perfect mother, father, daughters, sons, smiling to the camera. 2 seconds later, it's all on. So don't be fooled by the photos that you might see on your Facebook perusal of all these beautiful women that are out there looking for you. You need to find real people, and you're probably going to find them mainly in places like churches, gatherings, supermarkets, shops, and malls. And some might say in places less frequented by males. So my other main point of doing this video is I digressed from the original purpose, but this purpose is to try and encourage you guys. That's if you got this far on the video without beeping it off. Is please, it is a please, come over and join Grumpy Brit in the Philippines. Let's build that channel up to like this one. Let this one die a natural death, which unless unless Jane decides to carry it on without me putting any input, then that's up to her. But the money will still flow, and the month, 5 weeks where it wasn't being used by me because I couldn't access it, the income was about $20 for the period of time with nothing being put up. So it has a drip feed system. Maybe over 5 months, you might get over that $100 US limit per month. But it will take 5 months to catch up. So I haven't monetized Grumpy Brit in the Philippines yet. I will do, because it is fun to see that extra dosh go in there. It might make things easier for somebody that might benefit by it. But I don't need the money. But I also think that it could be used to help me maybe purchase a drone, some better equipment in terms of microphones, remote, and maybe just provide me with the ability to help those around me wherever I decide to rest my laurels for myself. But I'm not going to give up. I will be doing my thought for the day, at least until the end of this month here, which isn't far. After that, um, I will just step away from a British expat and concentrate fully on Grumpy Brit in the Philippines. So if you're wishing to follow me on British Expat, you're welcome to watch them, but what you're doing is watching old videos. Some of them I have the originals, and I'm going to pull down those off the channel after the end of this month, and I'm then going to reapply them to the new channel without the difficulty of copyright. So they won't be seen anywhere else. So if you want to see them, I suppose the answer would be to go and look at them now in the next few days, because they will be, a lot of them will be removed and relocated on my new channel. So, of course, each day I will do my thought for the day, sometimes only one, sometimes two. But whatever happens, you'll find me on Grumpy Brit in the Philippines. And I hope that you show that same support by coming over, subscribing to the other channel, and let's build it up so that we can achieve the same heights that we've done here so wonderfully over the last few years. And I'd like to finally wish you all a safe and happy new year. Just a day away now. And I'm looking forward to a happy and encouraging future in 2025. Regardless of how it turns out, I know that as long as I can breathe on this planet, I will do my best to have a happy day. And I wish you all a happy day too. Bye now.